I request all present to please rise for the national anthem. Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankar ji, Madam Vice President, Dr. Sudesh Dhankar ji, Secretary to the Vice President of India, Shri Sunil Kumar Gupta ji, Director General Postal Services, Shri Alok Sharma ji, Director Rafi Ahmed Kidwai National Postal Academy, Shri Ambesh Upamanyu ji, Joint Director Rakanpa, Shri Atul Kumar Srivastav ji, Joint Director Rakanpa, Ms. Archana Gopinath ma'am, Senior Officers, Indian Postal Service Probationers, distinguished guests. A very good evening and a warm welcome to today's event. We have with us the dynamic young officers of the 2021 and 2022 professional courses of the Indian Postal Service. The two courses include officers of the 2020, 2021 and 2022 batches of the service. These probationers are poised to emerge as the leaders of the future, with the mandate to effectively and efficiently manage the largest postal network in the world. Hailing from various corners of the country, the probationers bring a great diversity of experiences, ideas, and energy to their training, which takes place at the Rafi Ahmed Kidwai National Postal Academy in Ghaziabad. I now invite Shri Alok Sharma ji, Director General Postal Services, to present a bouquet to the Honorable Vice President. I invite Shri Ambesh Upamanyu ji, Director Rakanpa, to present a bouquet to Madam Vice President. I now request Shri Alok Sharma ji, Director General Postal Services, to present a memento to the Honorable Vice President. I request Shri Alok Sharma ji to kindly deliver the welcome address.
Honorable Vice President of India, Honorable Madam Vice President of India, Director Rafi Ahmed Kidwai, National Postal Academy, Secretary to Vice President of India, Indian Postal Service Probationers of 2021 and 2022 training batches. Sir, I stand before you today as the Director General of Department of Posts, representing a network that reaches every nook and corner of this great nation. It is a matter of immense privilege for Indian Postal Service Probationers to get an opportunity to get guidance and blessings from the Honorable Vice President of India. My gratitude to you, sir, for taking time out from your very busy schedule and accepting our request to address the probationers. Department of Posts has been serving the country for more than 160 years. With its network of more than 1,59,000 post offices, it is the largest postal network in the world. Throughout its existence, Department of Posts has played a crucial role in connecting people, facilitating communication, and fostering social and economic development across the country. In an era dominated by modern technology, Department of Posts has stood the test of time, adapting and evolving to remain relevant in an ever-changing world. Our postal system is not just about delivering letters and parcels. It represents the aspirations and dreams of millions of Indians. It bridges the gap between distant families, connects businesses with their customers, and ensures smooth functioning of essential services. From remote villages to bustling cities, our postal colleagues tirelessly serve every citizen, often going beyond their call of duty to deliver happiness and hope. In recent years, Department has embraced cutting-edge technology to enhance its services and streamline operations. The IT modernization project for Department of Posts has laid down a robust digital infrastructure. Today, post offices are providing core banking services, internet banking, NEFT, RTGC transfers, etc., which are at par with commercial banks. Postal life insurance and rural postal life insurance are being provided through core insurance solution. As part of the digital advancement of rural post offices for a New India project, solar-powered, SIM-based handheld devices have been supplied to more than 120,000 branch post offices functioning in rural areas. Thus, by leveraging technology, we are expanding our reach, reaching more people, and ensuring that no one is left behind in this digital age. Department of Posts, with its extensive network, is providing access to financial services to millions of unbanked and underbanked people in rural areas. This has not only empowered them economically, but has also contributed to the overall progress and development of our nation. This combination of digital technology and physical infrastructure is a strong force to reckon in today's emerging economy. Department of Posts also provides various government-to-customer services with Aadhaar enrollment and updation, Post Office Passport Seva Kendra, railway reservation, etc. The digital transformation of India Post has made it easier for citizens to access various government services through the post office network, especially in remote areas. As we move forward, we pledge to continue serving the citizens with utmost dedication, embracing innovation, and ensuring that the Department of Post remains a beacon of hope and unity for generations to come. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. I now request the probationers to kindly introduce themselves one by one.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Prachi Kumar. I am training with 2021 batch. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Prachi Kumar. I am training with 2021 batch. I have done chartered accountancy and I come from the state of Rajasthan. Thank you, sir.
part of Rajasthan?
Sir, Kishangarh. It's a town in Ajmer district.
And which village?
So Kishangarh itself.
I was a member legislative assembly from Kishangarh.
You know about Actor Sandesh? He is from Khetri, sir. He is from Rajasthan. Sir.
The world is too small. Thanks to postal system.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Meenakshi Das. I'm training with the batch of 2021. I did my BA Honours Political Science from Lady Shri Ram College and my MA Political Science from Delhi University. I'm from Hyderabad, Telangana. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Rahul Yadav. I am from Chandauli, Uttar Pradesh. I have done Masters in Chemistry from IIT Madras. I belong to training batch 21. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Nikhil Kamble. I am from Maharashtra. I have done my BTech in Electronics and Telecommunications Engineering from COEP Technological University in Pune, and I am training with the 21 batch, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Vaibhav Agmare. I am from Maharashtra. I did Mechanical Engineering from College of Engineering, Pune, and I am doing training with 2021 batch.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Vikas Palve. I am from Ahmednagar district of Maharashtra. I have completed my graduation in Electronics and Telecommunications Engineering, and I am undergoing training with 2021 batch. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Kumar Sanjeev from Nawada district of Bihar. I did my BTech from IIT Dhanbad in Electrical Engineering. I belong to 2021 batch training, sir. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Piyush Gathala. I am from Sikar, Rajasthan. I did my graduation in Aerospace Engineering from IIT Bombay, and I am undergoing training with 2021 batch.
Good afternoon, sirs. Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Shivanshu Kumar. I am from Singrauli, Madhya Pradesh. I have done my BTech in Electrical Engineering from IIT Delhi, and I am from the training batch of 2021.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Akshay Bhanudas Gadekar. I am from Thane, Maharashtra. I have done BTech Mechanical from VIT Vellore. I belong to 21 training batch. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Gajendra Kumar Meena. I am from Bharatpur, Rajasthan. I have done Civil Engineering from IIT Hyderabad. I belong to training batch of 21. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Mohammad Saeed. I am from Alapi, Kerala. I have done my Electronics and Communication Engineering from NIT Calicut. I belong to the training batch of 21.
Which is your home district?
Sir, Alapi.
How far is it from Kunur?
How far is it from, sir?
Kunur.
Kannur, it's around like 400 kilometers. Yes, sir.
My teacher is in Kunur.
Okay.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Sachin Chaube. I am from Uttarakhand. I did BSc Honours Mathematics from Kirodimal College, University of Delhi. I am from 21 batch. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Subhash Chandra Meena. I am from Dosa, Rajasthan. I graduated from IIT Guwahati in Engineering Physics. I am training with 21 batch. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
I was in Guwahati 10 days back. IIT Guwahati.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. I am Raviraj Vadak. I come from Maharashtra. I have done my Bachelor of Arts in History from Mumbai University. I am undergoing training with 2021 batch. 2022 batch, sorry.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Adam Mahyuddin. I'm from Anantnag, Kashmir. I'm an electrical engineer from NIT Srinagar, and I belong to the 2022 batch. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. Myself, Pankaj Kumar Meena. I am from Kota, Rajasthan. I did chemical engineering from IIT Bombay. I am training with 2020 batch. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am. I'm Kavya Inukolu. I'm from Prakasham district, Andhra Pradesh. I did my BTech in Computer Science Engineering in Andhra University, and currently I am undergoing training with 2022 batch, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am. I'm Anshuman. I'm from Nevada, Bihar. I have done my graduation in Marine Engineering from Indian Maritime University, Kolkata. I'm currently training with 22 batch. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Good evening, sir. My name is Basavaraj. I come from Karnataka. I am graduated in Electronics and Communication Engineering, sir. I am undergoing training in 2022 batch. Thank you. Sir, northern part of Karnataka, sir, from Bagalkot, sir. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am. I am Dr. Mohammad Rishwan. I am hail from the historic city of Madurai in Tamil Nadu. I have completed my MBBS from Madurai Medical College. I am currently undergoing training with 2022 batch.
And you are a doctor in which field?
MBBS, sir.
Good enough. My wife is in academics.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am. I am Divya Pant. I am from Nainital, Uttarakhand. I have done my engineering from NIT Raipur and MBA from Indian Institute of Foreign Trade. Currently, I am undergoing training with 2022 batch.
गुड इवनिंग सर एंड गुड इवनिंग मैम. मेरा नाम अभिजान है, मैं भोपाल से हूँ. मैंने दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी से पॉलिटिकल साइंस ऑनर्स पढ़ा है और मैं 2022 बैच के साथ ट्रेनिंग कर रहा हूँ. थैंक यू.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am. My name is Satyam Tiwari. I am from Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. I have done my graduation in metallurgical engineering from NIFT Rajya and law from Delhi University. And I am undergoing training with 2022 batch. Thank you, sir.
How do you spell Tiwari? Some spell Y, some spell I.
TI, sir. TIWARI.
Good evening, sir. My name is Chirag Mehta. I come from Udaipur, Rajasthan. I did my BTech in Civil Engineering from MNIT Jaipur, and I am from 2022 batch. Thank you, sir.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am. My name is Jaya Sneh. I belong to Devghar district of Jharkhand. I have done my bachelor's in history. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Deepshikha Birla. I am from Haryana. I have a doctorate in biotechnology. I belong to 2022 batch. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am. My name is Anjali Verma, and I am from Rai Bareli, Uttar Pradesh. I have done my graduation from National Law University, Lucknow, and I am training with 2022 batch. Thank you.
गुड इवनिंग सर. गुड इवनिंग मैम. मेरा नाम आसिम खान है. मैं महाराष्ट्र के धुले सिटी से आता हूँ. मैंने नॉर्थ महाराष्ट्र यूनिवर्सिटी से बायोटेक्नोलॉजी में इंजीनियरिंग की है और मैं 2022 के साथ 2022 बैच के साथ ट्रेनिंग कर रहा हूँ.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am. I am Pavanjot Kaur. I come from Batala, Punjab. I have done my graduation BCom Honours from Shri Ram College of Commerce, Delhi University, and MCom from Delhi School of Economics, Delhi University. Sir, I belong to the 2022 batch of training. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Namaste, sir. Namaste, ma'am. My name is Laurembam Nelson Mangangcha. I am a person with hearing disabilities. I have done my graduation in computer science and engineering from NIT Warangal. I am from Imphal, Manipur. I belong to the 2021 batch, training with 2022 course. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Surya. I'm from Tirupattur district of Tamil Nadu. I've done my BTech in food technology and MA in international relations, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sirs, and good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Gaurav Verma, ma'am. I come from district Mau of Uttar Pradesh. I did engineering in computer science and engineering from NIT Allahabad, and I'm training with 2022 batch, so thank you, sir.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am. I'm Swati Ratna. I come from Salem, Tamil Nadu. I've done my engineering in industrial biotechnology from Anna University, Chennai, and I'm training with the 2022 batch. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. I now invite Shri Kumar Sanjeev, probationer from the 2021 batch, to share his experiences from the training.
नमस्कार. माननीय उपराष्ट्रपति महोदय, आदरणीय मैडम, अन्य वरिष्ठ अधिकारीगण और हमारे सहकर्मी, माननीय, आपके समक्ष प्रशिक्षण के दौरान प्राप्त हुए अनुभव को साझा करने का अवसर मिलना मेरे लिए अत्यंत गौरव और सम्मान का विषय है. माननीय, मेरा नाम कुमार संजीव है. मैं बिहार राज्य के नवादा जिले के एक छोटे से गांव कबला का रहने वाला हूं. माननीय, मैं अपने गांव से प्रथम सिविल सेवक हूं. भारत में सिविल सेवा का एक गौरवशाली इतिहास रहा है. इसी सिविल सेवा का एक अभिन्न अंग भारतीय डाक सेवा है. उसका हिस्सा बनना और आपके समक्ष इस हॉल में उपस्थित होना मेरे लिए और मेरे सारे ग्रामवासियों के लिए एक अत्यंत गौरव की बात है. माननीय, मैं भारतीय डाक सेवा के 2020 बैच का अधिकारी हूं और मैं 2021 बैच के अधिकारियों के साथ प्रशिक्षण प्राप्त कर रहा हूं.
मेरे सहकर्मी बहुत ही विविध अकादमिक पृष्ठभूमि से आए हैं। महोदय, यह बताते हुए मुझे प्रसन्नता हो रही है कि मेरे साथी इंजीनियरिंग, फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री, मैथमेटिक्स, लॉ, पॉलिटिकल साइंस, फिलॉसफी, चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंसी, MBA जैसे अकादमिक पृष्ठभूमि से हैं। माननीय, हमारे 2 वर्ष के प्रशिक्षण में एकेडमिक मॉड्यूल और फील्ड मॉड्यूल दोनों शामिल हैं। एकेडमिक मॉड्यूल में हमें विभाग से संबंधित नियम, अधिनियम, विभाग द्वारा प्रदान की जाने वाली सेवाएं, विभाग की कार्य प्रणाली और भारत सरकार की समग्र कार्य प्रणाली के बारे में जानकारी प्रदान की जाती है। क्षेत्र प्रशिक्षण के लिए हमारे बैच के अधिकारियों को अलग अलग राज्यों में भेजा गया था। माननीय, क्षेत्र प्रशिक्षण के दौरान मेरे साथियों ने उत्तर पूर्व से लेकर गुजरात तक, कश्मीर, लेह, लद्दाख से लेकर तमिलनाडु तक, उड़ीसा, छत्तीसगढ़ जैसे राज्यों के सुदूर क्षेत्रों में जाकर अपनी सेवाएं प्रदान की। महोदय, क्षेत्र प्रशिक्षण के दौरान हमें जनमानस के साथ सीधा संवाद का मौका मिला। हमें डाक विभाग से और भारत सरकार के अधिकारियों से जनमानस की अपेक्षाओं के बारे में ज्ञात हुआ। जनमानस की हमसे बहुत अपेक्षाएं हैं। माननीय, सिविल सेवा परीक्षा पास करने के लिए हमने कड़ी मेहनत की है, लेकिन क्षेत्र प्रशिक्षण के दौरान हमें यह एहसास हुआ कि जनमानस की हमसे अपेक्षाओं को पूरा करने के लिए और भी कड़ी मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी। महोदय, इस प्रशिक्षण कोर्स के दौरान हमें भारत सरकार के अन्य विभाग और उससे संबंधित प्रशिक्षण संस्थानों में भी जाने का अवसर मिला। हमने अलग अलग ट्रेनिंग अकादमी जैसे सेंट्रल ब्यूरो ऑफ इन्वेस्टिगेशन एकेडमी, सेंट्रल डिटेक्टिव ट्रेनिंग इंस्टीट्यूट, ब्यूरो ऑफ पुलिस रिसर्च डेवलपमेंट, नेशनल डिजास्टर रिस्पॉन्स फोर्स, नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ डिफेंस स्टेट मैनेजमेंट, नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन फाइनेंस, सेंट्रल पब्लिक वर्क्स डिपार्टमेंट, गवर्नमेंट ई मार्केट प्लेस, कस्टम एंड एक्साइज जैसे विभागों से संबंधित प्रशिक्षण का अवसर प्राप्त हुआ। महोदय, इससे हमें भारत सरकार के समग्र कार्य प्रणाली के बारे में जानकारी मिली। यह हमें दूसरे विभाग के साथ समन्वय के साथ कार्य करने में मदद करेगा, जिससे हम बेहतर तरीके से लोक सेवा करने में कामयाब होंगे। महोदय, इस प्रशिक्षण कोर्स के दौरान एक अत्यंत गौरव का क्षण तब आया जब हमें भारतीय सेना के साथ प्रशिक्षण का अवसर प्राप्त हुआ। महोदय, हमें आर्मी पोस्टल सर्विस के प्रशिक्षण के लिए भारतीय सेना के अलग अलग कोर में श्रीनगर, सिक्किम और अरुणाचल प्रदेश जाने का अवसर मिला। आर्मी पोस्टल सर्विस भारतीय सेना के गोपनीय कागजात, डाक और पार्सल को सुरक्षित तरीके से सेना के सुदूर और दुर्गम सीमावर्ती क्षेत्रों तक पहुंचाने के लिए प्रतिबद्ध है। सेना के यूनिफॉर्म में राष्ट्र को सेवा प्रदान करना इस सर्विस को विशिष्ट बनाता है। माननीय, डाक विभाग का एक गौरवशाली इतिहास रहा है। डाक विभाग ने राष्ट्र निर्माण में एक महत्वपूर्ण योगदान दिया है। महोदय, जब अकादमी में प्रथम दिन प्रशिक्षण के लिए ज्वाइन किया, तब मैं थोड़ा भयभीत था, थोड़ा डरा हुआ भी था कि मैं इस विशाल उत्तरदायित्व को लेने में और सफलतापूर्वक इसे निर्वहन करने में सक्षम हो पाऊंगा या नहीं। लेकिन अकादमी के प्रशिक्षकों और वरिष्ठ अधिकारियों के सतत मार्गदर्शन और अथक प्रयास ने हमें वह आत्मविश्वास दिया जब हम कह सकते हैं कि अब हम इस विशाल उत्तरदायित्व के निर्वहन के लिए तैयार हैं। महोदय, यह कहते हुए मुझे गर्व की अनुभूति होती है कि जो सपना हमारे राष्ट्रपिता महात्मा गांधी ने देखा था, महोदय, उनका सपना था भारत सरकार की नीतियों एवं योजनाओं को देश के अंतिम व्यक्ति तक पहुंचाना। मुझे यह कहते हुए प्रसन्नता हो रही है कि डाक विभाग के कर्मी अपनी सेवाओं को लेकर भारत के सुदूर स्थित कोने कोने के गांव के अंतिम व्यक्ति तक प्रतिदिन पहुंच रहा है और महात्मा गांधी के उस भारत के सपने को साकार कर रहा है। माननीय, क्षेत्र प्रशिक्षण के दौरान हमें यह भी विदित हुआ कि जन सेवा के पथ पर बाधाएं, कठिनाइयां और चुनौतियां आएंगी, पर माननीय, हम इस सभा को बताना चाहेंगे कि हर एक बाधा और चुनौती जन सेवा के हमारे संकल्प को और भी दृढ़ करेगा। इस प्रशिक्षण के दौरान प्राप्त हुए बौद्धिक और कौशल क्षमता से हम उन चुनौतियों को पार पाने में सक्षम होंगे। महोदय, इसी से संबंधित चंद पंक्तियों के साथ मैं अपनी वाणी को विराम दूंगा। क्या हार में क्या जीत में किंचित नहीं भयभीत मैं, क्या हार में क्या जीत में किंचित नहीं भयभीत मैं, कर्तव्य पथ पर जो भी मिला यह भी सही वो भी सही, यह भी सही वो भी सही, वरदान नहीं मांगूंगा, हो कुछ पर हार नहीं मानूंगा, हो कुछ पर हार नहीं मानूंगा। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
Thank you. I now request Ms. Pavanjot Kaur, probationer from the 2022 training batch, to share her experiences from the training period.
Honorable Vice President of India, sir, Honorable Vice President of India, Madam, distinguished guests, senior officers of the department, and my dear colleagues, a very good evening to all. On this August day, we, the officer trainees of the Indian Postal Service, have the exceptional honor of being in Sir's gracious presence. I, Pavanjot Kaur, officer trainee of the Indian Postal Service 2021 batch, training in the 2022 course, take this opportunity to present before this illustrious gathering a collective experience of the batches of 2021 and 2022. Honorable Sir, the batch comprises 20 officer trainees, hailing from 14 different states, which appears to be a microcosm of the diverse country that is India. Our professional training in Rafi Ahmed Kidwai National Postal Academy, Ghaziabad, gives immense focus on developing a cadre of dedicated and dutiful officers who shall manage the postal operations of this great country. Respected Sir, we have recently completed our first field training, and we have returned with rich experiences from 18 different postal circles. The pooled learnings of the batch give a glimpse of the meticulous manner in which India Post serves the geography of India. We have been able to appreciate the tireless efforts of our 4 lakh strong workforce in providing mail connectivity and financial inclusion to the remotest corners of the country. Sir, the embrace of technology in our department has allowed for a digitally enabled delivery process which is reliable and effective. With its eye firmly on the future, the department has taken new initiatives, such as the dedicated road transport network and the recently launched Dak Niryat Kendras. Over the years, the department has embarked on the path of financial inclusion through progressive schemes like Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana and Mahila Samman Saving Certificates, the successful rollout of which we have witnessed during our field training. Honorable Sir, service to the nation is deeply ingrained in the ethos of India Post. During the COVID-induced lockdown, the department and its Karam Yogis were seen selflessly disbursing payments using Aadhaar-enabled payment system. The digital India that we envisage is further facilitated by the leaps this department has taken in the form of India Post Payments Bank and Dak Pay. Respected Sir, the Department of Posts is a mosaic of the old and the new, the tangible and the digital. We take as much pride in our heritage post offices as we do in the upcoming 3D printed post office at Halasur in Bangalore, which one of us could witness during our field training. As we enter the Amrit Kal, we, the officer trainees of this prestigious service, are fully energized to serve the citizenry with the age-old trust of Dakia and the promise of pioneering technologies. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you. I now request the Honorable Vice President of India to kindly address the gathering.
Good evening to all of you. Looking into your eyes, I can say with confidence, we are in Amrit Kal, And you are the warriors who will take us to 2047, when India will celebrate centenary of its independence. And India will be at the pinnacle of global committee of nations. Congratulations to you for being part of very important service, very, very important service. The experiences that have been shared by Kumar Sanjeev and Pamanjot Kaur have been very revealing, inspiring, and confidence building for a man at my age, that India's future is bright and in very safe hands. Sri Sunil Kumar Gupta, Secretary to Vice President, 1987 batch IAS officer. He joined IAS but had the credentials of coming from IIT Kanpur. I'm making this reflection because most of you have given background of your academic credentials that could have easily offered you avenues elsewhere, and perhaps with larger and fatter financial package. But the satisfaction and happiness which you will get to contribute for your nation will give you strength all your lives. The respect you will command is unparalleled. It cannot be available in any other forum. Sri Alok Sharma, Director General, Postal Service, a very senior official, unassuming man. You will always remember him. He has mentored you. He has contributed massively for what you will see in the rest of your life. A simple man is a tough man. I am sure he must have been very tough with you. But the toughest moments he must have given you will be remembered by you as your choicest moments. That there was a man, Alok Sharma, who was Director General at a time when you were grilled, trained, mentored, and blossomed during the 2-year training period. Sri Amdesh Upmanyu, the name is difficult. पर शेक्सपियर ने कहा था नाम में क्या रखा है? A rose will smell as sweet by any other name. The director, he may have been very tough to you, must have kept you on your toes, must have frowned at you. I can imagine a director's job is very tough. He does not endure with the trainees during 2 years. But for rest of the life, he is remembered as giving them spinal strength. Shri Atul Kumar Srivastava and Madam Archana Gopinath, joint directors. I am sure they would inspire you by their caliber, commitment, direction, and attainments. Officials present, trainee officials of the 2 batches. We have amongst us members of the civil service. Sujit Kumar is 2010 batch IAS officer from Bihar. His cadre is Gujarat, a very distinguished bureaucrat, has had enormous experience of being PS to 2 honorable ministers and a distinguished district magistrate who was recognized and awarded. Sri Rajesh Naik, Indian Foreign Service 2010, is my OST. Before taking this assignment, he was in San Francisco Consulate and has had working in Japan and elsewhere, a great man. I can't spot Meher Singh, he was here, Indian Information Service official, and of course, Rini is here, Indian Information Service. Before I really say more, let me tell you, there is no one in this country who does not aspire to be part of civil service. No one. He may have any background, any family background, rural, semi-urban, urban, because it is taken to be premium service. And a great change that has taken place in recent times. Every service has become very important. There was a time when people used to grade services. The world has changed so fast that every service has become an epicenter of power, innovation, creativity, contribution. And your service has enormous potential. It's a delightful moment for me that I'm interacting with young minds who inspire confidence, young minds who will contribute to the upward trajectory of this nation. Our Bharat is on the rise as never before. The rise is unstoppable. The rise is reflected on global horizon. The rise is indicated by statistics. You are part of that rise. The rise is fast. You have to make it faster. The rise has to climax in regaining our age-old position. Thousands of years ago, we were at peak. You will help us to be at peak. Your service, friends, I can tell you, is the most effective transformational mechanism in the largest democracy of 1.4 billion. As a means of communication and as a means of dissemination of information. If one thing we are certain, every inch of this country is dotted and covered by Dakia and Patwari. They have their eyes on the ground, ears on the ground. This is the fastest mechanism of knowing about an area. Nowhere in the world you have such kind of robust mechanism which we have here. And therefore, you have got an opportunity to serve 1.4 billion people. This network is in everybody's mind. You will have vivid recollection. In every village or every place, a post office is a center, at the center of activity. One would know the postman as much as one would know the representative of the people. And there was a time when I was young, and so were the people on the dais. डाकिया को लेकर पिक्चर बनती थी. डाकिया का बहुत बड़ा मतलब था. Now the world has changed. So has your service. You are now the most effective mechanism of inclusive growth. If we talk in terms of financial inclusion or making available services to the people who are at the last row, as was indicated by one of the training officers, there can be no better effective mechanism to exploit the infrastructure, human resource and otherwise, which you have. There are several products which you can add easily. And when you add with confidence. Because when a person goes to any other theater, he has to be self-conscious. He does not have personal connect. He does not generate that kind of reciprocal accountability or transparency. But when for the same service, a person goes to a post office, let's say for making a deposit, for getting an insurance, he has greater confidence. It's my post office, I own the post office, I can go anytime, I can talk to the man, and there is no question of leakage. Nothing has to be plagued. It is a center where you can think out of the box. And several government services that are required to be available to the people at large, they are not aware. But if you make innovative approach, a post office can be center of information, which will be most effective. Social media can't beat that. Because the kind of comfort, synergetical approach, The two are in sync. And that ease of entry into the post office can be a method of changing India and making available people aware about the services to which they are entitled. And that, I can tell you, is happening at a massive scale. It is delivery of service which is important. And one delivery is that people get money direct. Digital mechanism has been extremely affirmative in this area. I can share with you a statistics. In 2022, digital transfers in our country were 1.5 trillion US dollars. 46% of the entire world. And if you take US, UK, France, and Germany together and multiply by 4, still we are ahead. That is the digital revolution impacting everyone. Now, I make a different point. It takes a two-way traffic. This digital attainment which the world is uploading and which is changing the profile of this country, which has put this country in a defining moment of growth, is not one-sided, that there is an urgency to do it. The person has to receive. So look at our DNA. Look at how quickly we pick up skills. Look at how inclusive banking has helped us. You have a great role to play. We Indians are regarded globally as genius, as a class. Wherever we go, we excel. We contribute to that area, regime, or a field. We are too quick to learn things. Internet usage. You have 700 million internet users. But per data consumption in 2022, US and China taken together, we are more than that. This has been facilitated by emergence of an ecosystem that allows every young mind, boys and girls, to fully exploit their talent and potential to accomplish what they want to do. I would therefore urge you that please have a mechanism whereby you show passion, mission, and compassion to change the lives of people. Nothing can be more rewarding, nothing can be more spiritual, nothing can be more satisfying, nothing can be more effective mechanism to happiness than to give happiness to those who otherwise have lost hope. Your service has a great role to play. Your service has another role to play, and that is culture, heritage, doing it. There are situations. When I was in the state of West Bengal as governor, the Postmaster General, I attended all their functions. Area of the Postmaster General was nearly all the northeast states. But every program was so enlightening. They took note of every development of the country, historical, cultural, and that is something you ought to be involved. It is on account of rural area, contribution of our farmers, our workers, that India's rise is sustainable. Just a decade ago, we were global economy at number 10 or 11. Now we are at number 5. September 2022 was a day when this was declared, that India has become the 5th largest global economy, overtaking erstwhile colonial rulers, the UK. By turn of this decade, we will be the 3rd largest economy. And this is on account of the steps that have been taken at the grassroots. Your service is directly connected to those who earlier were out of reach, but they were only under your reach. When India was deficient in several services, it was not deficient in postal service. A postcard would reach every nook and corner. I recollect my days when I was admitted, when I got a scholarship for Sainik School, Chittorgarh. My mother was extremely worried, and she was having a medical problem also. So whenever we used to come to the school, after vacation was over, she would give me a bundle of postcards. And it was my duty to post a postcard every day. So my mother would be receiving a postcard every day. Ki main theek hu. That is the communication, in-depth approach of Postal Department. Friends, if you want to perform, you will have to think out of the box. Every day will have to be a day of learning. You come from prestigious institutions, IITs, Indian Institute of Foreign Trade, engineering colleges, legal background, from varied regions. You therefore have capacity to think out of the box. Your capacity to innovate. You have to capacity to engage into new ways of helping people around you. In the process, you are the best person, most effective person to inculcate in our people a habit that is believing in nationalism. For example, I'll give a small illustration. If every post office would have fundamental duties, now this will be amazing. Our constitution was amended. A new part was added, part 4A, fundamental duties. Initially, there were 10 fundamental duties. Now there are 11. Now, if anyone reading them or someone talking about them, no argument is needed. You can change the entire ecosystem. Tree plantation, you can change the entire ecosystem. How we have to maintain decorum, discipline, avoid, let's say, something like plastic. So I would strongly urge you kindly think out of the box. Don't allow an idea in your mind and rest it there. Share that idea with others. We are living in times where you are equipped to make available service at the doorstep. It is very difficult to create the kind of infrastructure which you have. And that kind of infrastructure has to be fully exploited, optimally used for larger welfare. I have no doubt each of you will be an agent of change. I have no doubt each of you will be ambassador of growth. I am certain that each of you will be warrior in Amritkar to take our country when it celebrates centenary of independence. I would also make one reflection. Look at all around the great thought leaders, the people who have created history. They left too early. Still they left indelible mark. We remember them. I would end by quoting Vivekananda. And Swami Vivekananda, someone was from Khetri here. Sir is of course from Khetri, but around that area. I quote, take up one idea, make that one idea your life. Think of it, dream of it, live on that idea. Let the brain, muscles, nerves, every part of your body be full of that idea. And just leave every other idea alone. This is the way to success, unquote. Why I tell this to you? I have had the good fortune and occasion to address officials on probation from various fields, IAS, IPS, Indian Foreign Service, Indian Information Service. I had the occasion. Each of these services has a role to play, which others cannot play and is envy of the others. Have you not seen great personalities in the world going from metro cities, urban centers, centers of great economic growth to the villages to make a difference? For you, it is natural. Your word will count a lot in the area where you will be functioning. So never get demotivated. Never get demotivated. Never ever get an impression that this service, perhaps it could be another service. No. How many of you are married? Raise your hands. Good. Those of you who are not married, your parents are being put to great difficulty. बहुत लोग आ रहे होंगे, घर वालों को नींद नहीं आने दे रहे हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि आप भारतवर्ष की ऐसी नौकरी के सदस्य बने हैं जहां हर व्यक्ति मानता है कि मेरा बेटा और बेटी बहुत खुश रहेंगे, ये संबंध बन जाएगा तो. दिस इज द अल्टीमेट बैरोमीटर. एंड जिनकी शादी होगी, गुड इनफ, गुड लक, नो इश्यू ऑन दैट. So, young boys and girls, for me it's a memorable moment. And what has really struck me is your credentials, each one of you. Credentials that are unimpeachable. Credentials that are envy of everyone. Credentials that can launch you in any other field. Credentials that can take you overseas. Credentials that can get you a little more purse. But what you have got is unique, you know it. Because the competition we saw you through, the number of participants was so large. You have been selected out of that very keen, fiercest competition that the globe has ever seen. So my congratulations to you. Be ever happy, no tension, no stress. Have an ambition which is good for your family, wholesome for society, and contributes to national growth. Thank you so much. Be ever blessed. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your invaluable insights and your words of wisdom. I'm sure it will motivate our officer trainees to be agents of change and ambassadors of growth. May I request all present to please rise for the national anthem. I request the officer trainees to come up for a group photograph. We may assemble on stage batch-wise, please.